What's up?
What's up, cave dwellers? It's me, your boy.
Skinny penis.
I hope she's not recording.
Yeah.
Huh? She was. You gotta watch what you say because she will use this against you.
I know.
What's up, everyone? I'm Darren here today, and before we get started, I want to thank our sponsor. That's RPG, rpghiring.com. Make sure you check them out if you're looking for a new career. They're building people, changing lives. Today we have something super special. My favorite thing to do on the show, which is build Legos. I think everybody knows that by now. And we're coming in today with another Ultimate Collector series. I'm sure you saw by the title. It is the new AT-AT. Well, fairly new. New to me. I've had it since April. I got it for my birthday. My lovely wife gave it to me. And I haven't had a chance to build it yet. And I really don't know where we're going to put it up here at the cave. But we'll find a spot. And instead of me talking about it, let's just get right into building it. It's probably going to take a while. I think the piece count is close to the Falcon. That took me like 30-something hours, or I don't remember. Honestly, that was a long time ago. Maybe we'll link that below or something. But this is a big box, so I think we should get into it, and you'll see me change clothes several times here because it's going to take me several days. Or maybe I'll just do it straight through, and my hair will get progressively wilder. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Depends on how many movies I can watch in a row. But until then... Wow, that was a serious build. Nearly the same amount of pieces as the Falcon if you watch that video. If not, make sure you check it out on our channel. We did build that as well. I built that. Gabe helped me a little bit. Almost the same amount of pieces there, size-wise. It does take up a good area. Most of it is obviously up here and in the legs. I did get frustrated with it a couple of days there. I had to quit early because these, I don't know, my fingers were hurting, and it's a lot of Technic pieces, and it's like the same long pieces 4 times in a row. You had to put like 50 studs in to hold these outside armor pieces on like the skeleton inner side, and it was a bit frustrating. Overall though, it was a fun build. I do enjoy it a lot. I would put it on our turntable thing. What's it called? Anyways, Lazy Susan. That's it. I would put it on there, but it's too heavy for it, and I think the legs are a little too far spread out. So you're gonna just have to get it how it is. It is really cool. It comes with a bunch of figures, so if you're into minifigs and you're into big pieces that you don't really play with, it's definitely the one for you, because I think it came with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 figures. 2 speeder bikes. You see one here. There's one on the inside, and I'll take that apart in just a minute. Came with the gun. It came with Luke, and he's got his little rope. I don't know if you can see this or not there, but it's got his little rope, so he's hanging, where he goes up and cuts the hole in it, tosses his thermal detonator inside there, and blows the one up. And it also came with this really cool tool. So the way that these legs work, I don't know if anybody's even seen this or not, but there's some gears on the inside of his legs here, and you just use your tool, you put it in, it's like gear spot. I see this one, and you can twist it, and it moves his leg. So then you can actually position his leg. It does it at the knee joints as well as the hip joints here on all 4 legs. But again, overall, really cool build. Lots of pieces here. I don't have a tape measure with me, otherwise I would measure it for you guys, but he's about yay big.
Wow. Yes.
But it was a really cool build. I really suggest, I recommend it. I will say that. I really recommend it. I love the UCS stuff, if you haven't noticed. With the A-Wing, R2, the Falcon, this one, the LAAT, and I also have the Star Destroyer. I'm going to try to build it this year sometime if I have time. I don't know where I'm going to put it. It's the only thing. So I am going to get up here and step in front of the camera and open up some of this stuff up so you can kind of see it. His guns do move back and forth, like in the movie, pew, 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 pew. And his head does open up, so you actually, let me take his side panel off. Take the side panel off here. His head does open up, revealing the pilot and the 2 co-pilots in there, and lots of seats. Lots of cool stuff you can't see, like right here where my thumb is touching. There's a view of like the outside, and it's got like the shield generator, the Rebel shield generator in the base and stuff like that. I wish you could see that, but you can't from that view. You can if you like look at it from like a weird angle here. Not sure why they did that, but you can take the whole top off, much like all of the bigger UCS stuff. It always has those hidden panels and hidden stuff. And before I take this one off, I want to show you this first. So the side piece here extends out and then flips up, and there should be a stormtrooper in there. You can pull the whole side piece off and reveal the whole inside, where I've got some of our stormtroopers in there hanging out. Got a speeder bike in here in the back, where in the movie and like in Star Wars, like the whole back end like kind of opens up a little bit and they like drop out and they speed around. They're speeder bikes, and I've got some seating in here, and I've got some stormtroopers hanging out, sitting down, doing what they're doing before Luke, cuts a hole in the bottom, tosses his thermal detonator in there, and commits genocide on these guys here. So we hope you enjoyed the build. I know I sure did. It was a lot of fun. Took a lot of time. It's fantastic. And now on to this week's artist spotlight. That is Michael Clarke. We'll let you get right into that.
All right, guys, we're here with another episode of Meet the Artist. This week, we have Michael Clarke. Welcome, Mike.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome. This is your first year, and you did some fantastic work. I really like the art style that you did here, and just something different. We always like different, and I guess we give artists free reign to kind of do what they want to do. So I guess why did you choose what you chose?
So thank you very much. Nice to hear. I I chose them really. Dan and I kind of went through some thinking about some things, and it's mostly old school kind of comic books and TV shows, video games, things like that. That kind of appeal to me. I always loved like Tintin and some of the European kind of comics and stuff, but I don't really draw like that. So I thought I'd do them, mix it up a little bit, make them a bit brighter and a bit more weird looking.
Right. What would you say influenced your art style?
All sorts of things. Like a lot of American things, actually, like Big Daddy, Ed Rock, the Hot Rod kind of stuff like that. And a lot of the pop surrealist artists, like Todd Shaw, kind of developments from that sort of thing. And then all sorts of things. So I used to copy from the comic books, or just copy cells out. We'd go on holiday in the caravans, and I'd draw the frames from comic books, mostly like 2000 AD, where Judge Dredd is from. And so many influences, really. There's all sorts. I always loved like Frazetta and the people that painted the front covers for the Conan books and all of the different science fiction, science fantasy kind of thing.
Yeah, I can really tell, and it's you did just really good quality work, and just fantastic stuff. I guess the next question is, what the viewers will want to know is, what were your tools of the trade, and what is your process?
Marker pens mostly. I paint canvases and boards with acrylic. I like that. It's smooth and feels nice. I like painting. I paint pictures and things as well. So that it's always been with the like acrylics. I like the bright colours. I don't think I've painted any of the cards actually, did I? I think I just used pen, a couple of pencils, a couple of pencil crayon ones. I think that Cyril Sneer. I think I did with the pencil crayons. But it's mostly marker pens and fine liners. I like how crisp it is, and I like how bright. So, I just like really bright things. Neon Sharpies, that's better.
Yeah, we really like the bright colors that really popped out to us. So we collectively we really liked it just because of the bright colors. Even I guess the next thing is there any ongoing projects or things you want to talk about?
Projects wise, I've kind of got an ongoing project where I just draw at home. I don't really do a lot for commissions and things like that very often. It's always just been a hobby. I'd like to make some money out of this and do things like that. I've done commissions for some things, and I've made prints for some things as well. And people have encouraged me. Dan's been really encouraging of me trying to do things like that. I did him a painting. I don't know how you can see it. It's a bit big, like a demon sword thing.
Oh yeah.
I did for him a little while back.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
Prints and some t-shirts and just sold them around to friends and things like that. Ongoing projects wise, it's like for these, I would like to make a book. I wanted to make a book of sort of 30 or more drawings finished. I have a lot of sketchbooks at home that are just full of doodles and like bits of anatomy of weird creatures and things like that. So I've always been attracted to like the fantasy stuff. And so I wanted to make my project for myself is to make a book really of fantasy drawings, really like that just inhabit this kind of universe. It's like the Putrid Eye is what I've called myself on Instagram and things. And that was the idea of that was kind of like the all-seeing eye, kind of like a deity that is above that sees all over this universe, and they were just like they're kind of photographed, sort of like kind of framed and composed in like a photograph kind of way. And so that's my project at the minute, as well as the graffiti and things like that I do with Dan. Like I think Dan was saying they were trying to like basically paint our town at the minute and get some bright colours on the walls. It's great because we've done like Wizard on the front shutters of one of the shops that he sells like books and bric-a-brac, like all sorts of things in the shop, and it's a bit of a wizard, so like we painted a really cool wizard the other day, and it's just fun. It's just fun to hang out with my friends and brighten up the town.
Yeah, definitely. Say somebody's really just digs these cards and they don't win, and they want to get a commission from you. How can they find you, and how can they contact you?
Well, they can find me on Facebook. I'm Michael David Clarke on Facebook. On my Instagram, I am The Future Die. I'm also on Behance's, I think Michael Clarke or The Future Die. But if they want commissions, then it would be to email me at michaeldavidclarke@hotmail.com. I have to.
Okay. Yeah, it's fantastic, and hopefully we can send people your way, and get you even busier than what it seems like you're already. Doing.
People's walls. I do like sharing this.
Right.
I just like brightening the place up.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, Michael. We really appreciate the cards, and I know our viewers will too. But thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.
Hope you enjoyed the interview with Michael. If you want to know how to win these cards, all you have to do is click that first link in the description, fill it out, make sure it's filled out properly. You can only fill it out one time. And if it is filled out properly, we can mail it out to you, and we don't have any problems. If it's not, we may have issues, and we hope not. So therefore, make sure you double check it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the videos, leave comments, interact with us. Let us know what you do and don't like. Well, we always like to hear from you guys. Make sure you check out the artists. Their links are in the description as well. You can always check them out. Hit them up for some commissions or for questions, or just to let them know you like their content. Their content, their art, whatever it is, you can always hit them up and talk to them as well. We're going to get out of here. We appreciate you watching. Make sure you check out our sponsor. That's rpghiring.com. They're building people, changing lives. And Gabe, send us away, buddy.
Drink your homework, do your milk. Good night.